Do just wanting a puppy on the show.
There you go. Good girl. You see, we've been able to do this since we had our treat bag. That's the tenuous link.
There we go. Any excuse of a puppy on the show, everybody.
Well, Inga's just popped her head in. Did you notice she was missing? Wonder where she was? No. Oh, what are you looking for? Mabel.
Cotton cord. The big roll of cotton cord.
Oh, no.
I think it's been quite blind.
Here.
I'm not sure if it's in here.
It's not in here.
If I spot it, Inga, I'll give you a shout.
Soz, Inga. She's grown. Good morning, everybody. How are you?
She has grown, and look how beautifully trained she is.
I know. It's almost like I used to do it for a living, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a good girl.
She did. You were a 118 man. Oh, look at her. Well done, Mabel. Right to the camera.
Sit. No.
Look, my tail's there and it's itchy.
There's a good girl. All the fun. We might do something in a minute other than just play with the dog and hope she doesn't fall off the desk. Sit. Good girl. There you go. But yeah, her recall is amazing. I mean, I know she's going to hit that adolescent stage where she just goes, ha ha, bye.
I'm not interested in anything you have to say, Mum. But
right now, she's pretty awesome.
Excellent.
Yeah. So Mabel, everybody. So people say to me, what inspires you to design stuff? Basically what I need. And I needed a treat bag for the dog that could be waterproof. That was the thing.
Well, that's important.
Waterproof. And also, as we all know, what goes in must come out.
Yes.
So we also require poo bags in there as well. Now we do have a whole separate poo bag holder pattern.
We do.
That is also on the website for you. But
yes.
I thought I would just pop a little pocket in there for you. Yes, for your poo bags, Mabel. For your poo bags. Sit.
Well, because some of us want to carry treats for training purposes and some don't. And you've got options for both.
Well, I mean, it might just be that you want to, pop some money in there so that you can have a snack. I've got a village shop that I have to go past that has very good Cornish pasties. I'm not going to lie. I often have a little pasty on my walk at lunchtime with the dog.
Amazing.
It's not a bad life, is it really?
Really, honestly, I can think of worse ways to spend your time.
What, than eating and walking. Yeah. Mabel, sit. Good girl. Look at you. Perfect studio dog.
Perfect studio dog.
Well done, you.
Yes.
Well done, you. Having a bit of an itch and a scratch this morning, but that is all good. Now, young Frederick James is also quite keen to do a bit of training with Mabel. That's you. And so I might do today's version with with a fabric for him.
Nice.
I've eau de coated the treat bag, by the way.
Perfect.
So that you can just wipe it clean. Because if you use sprats or anything like that, they stink. Mabel.
Oh, dried sprats.
Ugh.
They love them though.
I know.
Those little fish cubes you can get as well, the crunchy fish skin cubes. Yeah. Oh, they absolutely
I used to make my own liver treats for the dogs.
Yeah, you did. I remember.
Yeah.
It was
we'll
awful.
Be doing that. It was awful. And I will again.
Oh dear.
Maybe I'll get a hydrator and hydrate it. Are you all, dehydrate it rather? Are you all well this morning?
Should we find out?
Yeah, I'm really hoping that that there Elizabeth Crangle has been on time this morning, so she has got her puppy fix before we actually get making stuff.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of puppy related love. Here we go. Vicky says, "Oh, puppy." She's in Portugal. Good morning, everyone. Oh, Mabel, she is beautiful. Margaret says, "Happy Puppy Monday."
Happy Puppy Monday. It's always a happy Puppy Monday.
It is always. Oh, Leslie Freeman says, "Good morning, everyone." Oh my word, she is absolutely gorgeous.
She is. She's a stunner. And do you know what? You just talk to so many more people when you've got a dog, don't you?
You do. Rebecca Johnson says, "Hello, gorgeous Mabel." Not you, just the dog. Thanks for all my gorgeous bolt ends too. Well done you, Mabel. For
oh yeah, no, she's great at that.
She's starting on her Christmas makes today.
Hey, well that's just it. So I've got gift ideas for you today. Sit. Good.
Della says, "Good morning from sunny Cornwall."
Morning. Oh, is it sunny today?
And
nice. Just as I've come away.
Silver's just decided that it's most succinctly put in capitals as puppy with many exclamations.
Not but just that, but so sparkly treat bag.
Not
gonna lie. So I did a little test run with this on, I think it was Thursday, after I'd made it. And the conclusion was that not only can you fit snacks in there, I came back with some rosemary off a bush that was growing wild for foraging. Look at me, foraging wild in Cornwall for my roast dinner. To go with me roast potatoes.
Mabel. This is fine. She can cook, you know. Just don't let her bake. Just be warned, Mabel.
Mabel, sit.
She starts baking you biscuits and things. I would really recommend you sniff those well before eating.
And what else did we come back with? Some shells, an acorn. Obviously, Emily came with me, so all the treasures. A couple of flowers. Don't know whose garden she picked them from. I wasn't looking.
Oh, excellent.
And what else did we get? A stick, all sorts went in the bag.
Nice.
Yeah, but it's not that big that you can carry lots. Like there was a point where I went, sorry, it's full. It wasn't, but sorry, it's full. Can't fit any more in there. Mabel, what are we going to do with you today? Hey?
Oh, someone's eagle-eyed. They've managed to see past the puppy, Tash.
What?
I know. Anne Evans. She says, "What is the lovely quilt behind you?"
Ah, now
it's
this is coming up.
you.
It's behind you. Oh, Freddie's enjoying his panto as well, by the way.
Keep your eyes peeled in November for what is behind you.
Yeah, it is. We've got a head. We've got a head.
She's like, where is it, Mum? There's got to be another one in there.
We have got ahead with our makes. This will be coming later on in November, so watch out for that. Yeah, go on then, Gemma. oh, I've got the spot.
Come to me, babes. You know it makes sense. I've got the best nails. Give me a munch. Oh, come on, beautiful. Oh, I'm so glad to see you. Yeah.
And there we go. And normal service resumes. So today what we've got for you is an offering of lots of different fat quarter bundles so that you can make makes. You can make things like the treat bag here. Look, I've got poo bags sticking out all over the place. And you can also make, because, Gemma Lala, it's that time again when we have to start making Christmas presents.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
That.
Yes, Mabel, you're going to have Christmas.
And do you know what I've discovered? Do you know, I did this a long, long time ago. When I first started making my eco tablet stands, oh, now I'm getting no sense out of Gemma at all. Just kissy sounds down the microphone. Shall we ask someone to come and retrieve her and put her in her puppy pen?
Oh,
bye, Mabel.
You're going to have to go back in your pen, Mabel.
Oh,
safely away
from
all technology and fabrics.
Yeah, most importantly, fabric.
Yes. Yes, for anyone who's having a moment of, I don't do dogs yet. She has her own area away from those there fabrics.
Yeah, no.
I shall just mute and then be back.
Okay, all right. Bye. So, where was I? What was I saying? Yes. So, when I very first started making the eco tablet stand, it's eco because I don't fill it with plastic or polystyrene balls. It's eco because I fill it with organic buckwheat husks, which are great, and they do the job absolutely perfectly, and they are organic. Hurrah.
Love a bit of that.
Yeah, we do. Well, yeah, absolutely.
Eco-friendly.
Eco-friendly. And they don't break the bank either, which is great. So we've got, it takes about 250 grams for one of these. And we've got 500 gram bags for £4.99. It's like £2.50 a thing to have organic. I'd rather that.
I've made a few of these as gifts.
I have made so many.
Teenagers,
and do you know what else?
People, everybody.
But everyone's got technology, right?
Husband, got one for the caravan that matches the caravan curtains. The whole shebang.
So, when I very first started making these, you know how I like a bath?
Yes.
Well, it dawned on me that I would require a waterproof bottom for my tablet stand, and so I made a two-tone one.
Nice.
With a PU bottom. And of course then the glittery sparkly PU came in, and I'm like, why are we not all doing two-tone ones? Nice. Why is that not a thing?
Nice.
And do you know what I did with this one? You know that beautiful cloud fabric?
Lovely.
Isn't that gorgeous? So you can just float away. So I've made a few of these, and I got collared by the PTA.
Oh.
They heard the word crafter. didn't they?
Oh, no.
Would you like to make a few things for the school? List it, right? Which is fine. But these are the perfect make. One fat
so quick.
quarter.
So quick.
So you can make like 4 of these.
I always say as well, there are certain makes that we have, Tash, that fit into the confidence builder category because they make a real tangible thing with just a few lines of stitching and then people are wowed by them.
Totally.
Round your neck is one of them. That's another. These are, I love it. I love it.
Do you like today's one?
Oh,
I've got
that.
bundles galore. I have got bundles galore. That is what 500 grams of buckwheat looks like. We'll get that out in a minute. So, fat quarters are the way forward. You can make lots. Do you know what I realised, Gemma? Out of a 3 fat quarter bundle,
yes,
you could probably make a couple of these and a couple of tablet stands.
Oh, wow.
Like, seriously?
Well, that's nuts, isn't it?
Yeah. Especially with the
lot
glitter
of
PU
gifts.
because it's a bigger
Yeah.
fat quarter.
It's a lot of gifts for not a lot of money, isn't it?
Exactly. So anybody that's got a dog, you're laughing.
And the thing is, you know, there's always those people where you think, are we doing gifts? Are we not doing gifts? I don't know whether it's polite to ask if we're doing gifts.
Yeah.
And you want to do a little something that will look like a bigger something.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And this is it. Like I could do this for my mother outlaw.
Yes.
Because like we don't really do sort of that many gifts now
gifts.
that I'm an outlaw.
Yes.
So, but she's always got dogs.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes.
It's just a little something.
And she's glam. She's got a sparkly one.
Oh yeah, glam
Yeah,
Pam with a
glam
sparkle.
Pam.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Right. So two-tone. So bear in mind that one of those tablet stands only takes 1 fat quarter. So you're making 2 out of any bundle of 2, and obviously then work your way up from there. Do you want to see what I've got?
Sure.
And I've got various amounts of stock. So let's start with duos, shall we? Because I've got a couple of duos. There's always that person that has a horticultural interest.
Yes.
Sanderson,
Oh,
floral,
pretty.
gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. But then Gemma, I wanted something that was going to pick out this flower. Look what I found. The pearly bumbleberries.
Oh, I love this.
Isn't it gorgeous with it? Just beautiful. I don't care what you make with it. Just get it and make something, please. Gosh, that sounds demanding.
I love a bumbleberry, but a metallic.
But as soon as you get a bit of metallic on there,
they're really special.
really special. So that is your Sanderson Summertime with your cream pearl. Beautiful. I think that's like $6.99.
Nice.
So if you made 2 tablet stands out of that, two-tone ones, then you're looking at, £3.50 and then a bit of, about £5 a make by the time you've got your buckwheat in there. That's not going to break the bank, is it, for someone?
Not at all.
Now,
Not at
what
all.
about Stapleton Park with a bit of bumbleberries?
Oh, that's the lovely dark blue bumbleberry.
It's gorgeous. Well, not just that, but look at that. That would go in my mum's house beautifully.
It brings it out beautifully, that bumbleberry.
It really does. It really does. I am loving that very much. Again, I've got 8 and then that's all the stock I've got. This is your last chance. We did giggle today because Inga regularly says when people ask, have you got any of this, that and the other?
It's normally us.
You've
It's
had-
normally us. Have we still got any more of this?
You've had your chance.
You've had your chance. The customers have all had it.
Oh, you've had your
Don't sulk.
chance.
Put that lip away.
Yeah. Michael Miller Flyby. Now, Freddie's bedroom has got a space theme.
Nice.
So I'm going to do him a tablet stand because he's into Minecraft at the moment. So
Of course.
But he watches the videos to get all the shortcuts.
They all go through the phase.
Yeah.
And then it comes back again. It will keep coming back. They'll go off it and Meg's back in it again. She's nearly 18.
Oh my goodness.
I know, it goes away and comes back again.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and again, I'm out of this, I could easily make him a puppy training thingy and also a tablet stand. Although I'm not sure that I really want to be encouraging Frederick to have his tablet in the bath.
Or, you know,
But that's your
more
black
than he
glitter
currently does
PU.
anyway. He does love that thing.
I know. It drives me nuts.
I have to say, the tablet stand though, when I was bedbound for a bit, really helpful, because you can never quite get your tablet at the right angle, and with these you can adjust it beautifully. You know
The story behind it.
Yeah.
I was working at the Good Living show or something at the NEC.
Yeah.
And I saw them for sale for $24.99, and they were being aimed at people with cancer and terminal illnesses who were bedridden, so that you could do exactly that. You could angle it and it wouldn't hurt your neck. And I was like, well, hang on a minute. It's not just bedridden people that watch their tablets in bed.
No.
And $24.99 is insane and slightly insulting for 2 bits of fabric. Like, come on.
Yeah.
So that was when I designed my own. It took me a little while to work out how to get the triangular bit. But once you did, it's absolutely fine. I love this. This is glow in the dark. Lewis and Irene glow in the dark.
Beautiful.
Fat quarter of cardinal, and then a fat quarter of your black sparkly PU. It looks grey in the photograph because it's so busy sparkling. It's true.
You can't get a sparkle on the camera always.
It's really hard
it's really
to.
difficult.
Now. You might see by the numbers of crossing out on my label here, I tried a few different colours with this. It's a shell rummel fabric, which is really beautiful. Look at it with that though. By the time that I put it with light grey and the sparkle, just very peaceful, I thought.
Really nice. Because, you know, some people might want spaceships and glow in the dark, and other people might be a little more
sophisticated
/sedate.
Or just it might be their chill out time, so they might not want spaceships and orange.
Great option as well if you're not sure on someone's colour scheme, because it is so soft and
it's inoffensive,
adaptable.
Isn't it?
Yes.
Really inoffensive, and I just thought really beautiful. Oh,
and
now
don't forget you can make to sell.
Yeah, of course you can.
And that would be a
and that's what I'm going to be doing for the school fete.
Yes. But Natasha does not mind you using her patterns
never.
to make items to sell.
Right, Gemma. Hollyhocks, Sanderson, hollyhocks. And by this, and you could sell these as a Sanderson fabric diddle-a-da.
Yeah.
But look at this. I don't think we've had enough love for the blue metallic bumbleberries.
Yeah.
Just beautiful.
It's a beaut.
That's my favourite bumbleberries of all time, just going to say. And it just, because you've got like the circles of the hollyhocks there, it just echoes it. And then you've got your, I love this bundle. This is probably one of my favourite bundles this morning. Just saying.
With your commercial fabrics, just double check the salvage to make sure that they are licensed for commercial use. And but from a patent side of things, we have
the
no
angel
issue
policy,
with that at all.
fine, no, absolutely.
No.
This is the one that I made my tablet stand out of. So this is your landscape medley. I've put it with some ivory and again the silver PU. So beautiful, and just I went for like cloudy colours to echo the sky.
Gorge.
I've only got 8 of those, and then that's gone. That's it. Oh, and then this is rather fabulous. So this is your Riley Blake. This has got all of your fossils on it. Freddie loves this fabric. Absolutely loves this. And again, so we've picked out the ivory of the teeth, and then we've gone for that silver to go with it. And again, any little boy that you're making for that likes a dinosaur is going to love this.
Or girl.
Or girl, yeah.
Or big boy or big girl.
Yeah, all of that. We could make one for Philip Jacobs, couldn't we?
We could.
Now, that's if you want the PU bit. Gemma, how much did we put these PU fat quarter bundles out for?
Oh, let me have a look. Sorry,
it wasn't very much. Was it like
green?
I want to say.
Hang on. Just you wait.
Gemma doesn't like it when I say this because I then say the wrong thing.
You play the game and then you get the wrong price, and then I'm like, what do I have to do?
If it's with a plain, it's slightly less than the one with the bumbleberry.
Yes, and some of them are a trio. Yeah,
they've got varying prices.
Some are a trio and they've got a plain in them, which brings the price down. Some of it, she's done a couple of duos as well. Just
the duos were $6.99 for the Sanderson and the Lewis.
The ones with the PU are £7.50.
So £7.50 for the plain, the designer fat quarter and the PU fat quarter. You can't ask for better than that, can you? 3 fat quarters for £7.50. Come on. That was a super special price, Gemma.
It was.
Did you shout about that being a super special price?
Super smashing great.
Yeah.
A la Jim Bowen.
So Gemma and I played Guess the fabric. And both got it wrong this morning.
Oh, terrible.
I was like, this is rose and hydrangea. She's like, no, it's not. What did you think it was?
Luscious, but I could only see a tiny little piece of it.
Yeah, I didn't open it out. So I just saw a rose and went, that's rose and hydrangea. It's not, it's Grandiflora. Philip Jacobs Grandiflora.
Yeah.
So we were both wrong.
We
Gemma
were.
says that I was more wrong than her, which
Yes.
feels rude because there is a rose in it.
Yeah, but it looks more like luscious than it does like than it does like rose and hydrangea. To be fair,
I would disagree.
and we'll get some out. We'll compare
Because
it
your
later.
luscious has got big berries in it.
But I couldn't see the
Well,
whole fabric.
no,
I was
that's
only shown a
not-
very
no,
small
no,
picture
no,
on a
no,
photo.
no,
You
no,
had the
no,
fabric in
don't
front of
give
you.
me that. What?
I was miles away with a tiny little image to go on.
Anyway, I made this before we have a domestic with my work wife. I made this with it this morning. Took me all of 5 minutes. Bosh. Done. I do love your infinity scarf pattern.
It's
I
not
don't
a bad
bother
one,
with the
is it?
pom-poms anymore. I know that you've got the pom-pom option.
You have got the pom-pom option, which is nice to have.
It's really nice to have because at some point you will want to pom-pom your life. But right now, when I had a show to do, quite frankly, no. There was no time for that. So anyway, we got the right colours in the end, which was great. I've got 9 of those and they're gone. Oh, it might be 8 now because I've used one. Do you know what else I've done, Gemma? I've
What have you
mixed
done?
and matched designers. But I've only got 2 of these. This is your Eric. I always want to call him Carlisle. It's not, it's Carl.
It is.
Which is your very scary caterpillar, hungry caterpillar. Scary, the amount that he eats.
And he was still hungry.
Still hungry.
Still hungry.
I've put it with marine, and then I was looking around for another fabric. How fun is Brolly's with it? Because it's got that purple in there,
Gorgeous.
and it just gives you a whole different bit of fun with stripes.
Clever.
So, and that's it. That's all I've got of the... I've only got 2 of these, and then they're gone. Gone, 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 gone. Now, I've only got a handful of these. I love the plaids that Tilda does. And I love that the tealy colour goes with that. And I love that I've then got a deeper teal, actually called petrol, to go with that. I would quite like another infinity scarf out of this.
Yeah, nice.
Wouldn't that be lovely?
Beautiful.
Yeah. But otherwise, get it in your Tilda stash. That is the last, by the way. Oh, I might not have taken down the plaid, Gem. You might want to just check. I just suddenly thought, did I take that down?
There
Was
were
it
a
even
couple I checked.
listed? It's biscotti plaid.
You were clearly in a cutting frenzy.
I was, because I also did it with this one. Which is beautiful. I've only got 3 of these. And that's it. And again, what did these ones go out at? Like $8.99 or something? Or $9.99? $8 or $9.99?
You know that thing you do?
What, where I guess the price?
Yeah. Should be $12.99 when it's at $9.99.
Oh, fabulous.
I know.
Well, that's a bargain, isn't it? Because that's 3 designers. It's not like
Yes.
we've, put a plane in that brings the price down.
No.
Beautiful. Should be $12.99, yeah, because it should be, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
Metre, 3/4 of a metre of fabric
Yeah,
in there.
In fact,
And
waterfall.
they are UK fat quarters, not American. So
Yes.
they're a big size, not the
Chunky
little
monkeys.
size.
Don't forget today as well, if you're popping several of these in your basket and you are nearly at £50, perhaps find a little something that you require. Make sure you are spending 50. Then type in mystery half metre and add that to your basket. You're going to get a free half metre of fabric as well with the
Nice.
code free half metre.
Yep, there we go.
It's all right, isn't it?
Coleus. I want to say aqua, but I couldn't
Now,
find it.
I did find it.
Did you?
I know. You may bow down. I did find
Thanks.
it.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think I put it in the title because you've not written it.
This
but
is
I did
Amaze
find
Pink,
it.
and then this is your banana tree. But I just thought this. I know this is already selling this morning. I've already seen people buying this morning.
Yes.
So, as Gemma would say, good for you.
Just to throw you,
Yeah.
it is Coleus grey or contrast. Let me have a look.
What?
I can't see. I know.
Oh, it's because it's got that little
Coleus
tiny bit
grey.
of grey in there,
It is
isn't it?
grey.
And we all went,
Yeah. it's
where's
Coleus
the grey?
Yeah.
Wow. This is the last of the banana tree. I have no more banana tree. I've got 4 of those and they're gone. Oh, now I did go a bit mad with the old, I've only got 4 of these as well. Petunia, Tilda Petunia. And look at it with that beautiful, beautiful dusky pink there from Bumbleberries. How
Gorgeous,
stunning is
isn't it?
that? And then I thought I want a bit of glitz and something just to lift and lighten everything. So yes, I went full on Lisa Chandler. Isn't that gorgeous with her small
Nice.
floral? And I just think that trio there, because you've got your dark, your medium and your light.
Fabulous.
I love it. I just love it, but I've only got 4. That's all I've got. And then it's gone, 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 gone. So yeah, you're just going to have to be quick on these. Now, Gemalala. I had in mind for these either tablet stands, or I did think that your infinity scarf would look rather fabulous in that as well.
Amazing.
Wouldn't it?
It's good to have a little bit of contrast between your fabrics when you're doing the infinity scarf.
Yeah. Yeah,
Whether
yeah.
that being colour, pattern or both. But if you're too samey, then there's not enough.
So you've got that little
contrast.
hint of purple through
great.
there.
I
Do you know what I
love that
nearly put it
fabric.
with? Do you know what I
Ooh.
nearly put it with? And if you buy the other bundle, you might want to swap it out for.
Yeah, that
And
would be
that's
nice
that.
too.
I was so close, and then I was like, actually, no, I want to put that one with. I want to put Brolly's with that. But Brolly's will be in. That will need to be in some sort of infinity scarf. And the thing is, you can't have enough infinity scarves. They make such
No.
great gifts as well.
No, and they are multi-purpose. I mean, if you just want to keep that little bit warm round your neck, but you perhaps, like I'm terrible with wool, it makes me itch terribly.
Oh, I come up in hives.
Yeah.
Can't.
This will
Can't.
give you a nice little bit of warmth around your neck. But through the summer, we were popping them into the tap, wringing them out and putting them in the freezer, thanks
that
to
was
Vicky
Vicky's
for that
idea,
good
wasn't it?
idea. Yeah, and they were keeping everyone cool.
Yeah.
Very, very, very clever multi-purpose item. In fact, Vicky had some words on the tablet stand. She says, I made this as one of my very early projects and it was great. Only 2 things I had to learn. 1, trust the pattern and don't try to be clever and second guess it.
Nah.
2, pay attention if you have a directional fabric.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. So we're going to look at that today. I'm going to make young Frederick
Oh.
James one.
Lisa Chandler's heard her name. She missed what you said, but she's
Oh,
heard her
Lisa,
name.
look! I put your beautiful, beautiful small floral with that lovely silver. Look, I put it with a bit of Tilda and a bit of Bumbleberries. Doesn't that look gorgeous together? Morning, Lisa. How the devil are you? I need to put an order with you later today, because you know I've got designs pending, and I don't have enough fabric. So just remind me. Oh, do you know what else is back in stock, everybody? Back by popular demand. Our grey ones have all sold out that were done especially for us. But I saw that there, Alistair, from their House of Alistair yesterday at Crate and Craft. I was like, Alistair, have you got any more of your pressing mats? He's like, yes, I do, Natasha. Yes, I do. And so I got them to bring me some. So these are back in stock now.
It's good, isn't it?
Which is rather fabulous. So we've got the smaller size and the larger size. I use both. Inga's got the little one, and she did say to me this morning she might need one of the big ones now that they're back in stock. And I did say, Inga, you had your chance.
You had your chance, Inga.
We had the grey for a
Brilliant.
year. Like we had so many made. We had those for a year. Like, come on, Inga, you've had your chance. And she didn't go for it. So these are back in stock. Why are they so good? So these are made of wool. And Alistair trained as a tailor amongst other things. And on Savile Row, the tailors use these types of pressing mat. Okay. Now, I've been known to press on top of my cutting mat, much to everybody's horror. It's your choice. But it retains the heat. You know, wool is an insulator, isn't it? So it doesn't wreck. I mean, you think we have pressed onto this surface here for like over a year now, and it's absolutely fine. Obviously, if you've got like French polish, please check, or anything like that. But this just gives, I don't press onto anything else now. I press this onto a hard surface because it just gives the crispest seam I've ever seen. I don't want to press on anything else, and I get quite upset if I have to. I sound like a right diva, don't I?
Yeah.
But I don't care. I've got standards, and this is it. So if you want this, maybe grab yourself a little bottle of flatter, because we're getting low on that, and I'm not going to be able to get that back again either. Certainly not at the ridiculous prices we've had that at.
No.
We've really, do you know what? I don't know if you quite realise how much we've really treated you with the flatter.
I know, terribly.
You know, even the little bottles should have been £10.
And we've had some cracking deals on those and bundles and all sorts.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you know what else is a great make out of your fat quarters, by the way? You know the nesting tidies? Because you get your contrast and you can make a few out of those.
Beautiful.
In different sizes.
I love
especially
those.
Yeah, especially if you're going for contrasty bits and bobs. And also, so let's start with this. So if you want to do these, I'm going to sew this in a white thread so that you can see, not because I think a white thread is going to go, right? Let's just be really clear on that. In the instructions, if you've got the instructions, then it will show you how to cut out of a fat quarter. And this would still apply. It just means that you would get double the amount. If you have a directional fabric, then you want to sew, say that that's up on my directional fabric, then you're going to sew around those 3 edges, the sides and the base, the bottom, with it pointing up. These are spaceships. They're all over the place because there ain't any gravity out there, so they can flop about wherever they wish, quite frankly, Gemma. And I'm going to just sew round 3 sides there with 1/4 inch, probably seam allowance. But again, this is one, and I've got a bit of fabric left over that wasn't quite 10 inches. I'm still going to do it, Gem. I'm still going to do it.
Maverick, you.
Because it doesn't matter. You can make smaller ones for your iPhones or whatever other phone you have. Other phones apparently are available. Mind you, not that actually my iPhone is available. I'm due an upgrade. They don't have them anywhere. Trust the instructions. Yes, Vicky, trust the instructions. That does make me laugh. Trust the instructions. Come on, back you go. I think, there we go. Now, for your handle, if you've got a bit spare, what I tend to do with mine, and again, I don't always do exactly the same size handle if I haven't quite got enough fabric. It doesn't matter. But what I will do is sew along one end. Why do I do that, Gemma?
Why'd you do that?
Because it's much easier to turn it through with my turny through tool. We must restock those.
Yes.
We're nearly done, you know.
Ridiculous.
I know. When I was doing my yoga teacher training, I made everyone on my course one of these because we were all doing our revision at ridiculous angles, and I'm like, for goodness sakes, if yoga instructors end up with bad necks, that is not a good advertisement, is it?
No, it's really not.
Really not a great at all advert for us or what we do. I say what we do. Obviously, I had a baby and didn't teach it because Emily managed to ruin me, ruin my stomach. And yeah, couldn't even do yoga after Emily. I was very poorly after Emily.
Yeah.
Very poorly indeed. Right, and then I'm just going to stitch down both sides just to hold that there. Whee! You can overlock these. I've done that. Oh, hello. Might help if I actually change the angle.
Always helpful.
I know. It's like people want to see what we're doing. Just top stitching down both sides. Sometimes yeah. It's such a dog's dinner you just don't want to. Oh, I've ordered Mabel a different food.
Oh, have you?
Yeah. Yep. And yeah, nothing should come out smelling like that. Is all I'm going to say.
Oh, bless her.
Shouldn't be. Right. So out of your 500 gram bag, you can get 2, by the way. The really important thing to stress here, and I am going to stress it, don't overfill it. Now, you want to meet your seams there.
It is tempting to overfill it.
Yeah, but then it's just so rigid, there's no wiggle room.
Yeah, and you ping your
and
iPad
it just
back up again.
perches
Yeah.
rather than nestles in, and then you can't get the right angle. So you pop your handle in. Oh, do you know what? You might want to just snip off all your threads.
It's not like you to just want to crack on, Tash.
I want it to be nice. This is for young Frederick James.
It is.
He's going to be super thrilled when he sees this.
Yeah, we will.
Because, you know, so often I make stuff and Emily goes, "Is that for me, Mummy?" And I'm like, yeah. And it's not often that Freddie gets something off a show.
No.
So it's nice if I can just treat the boy occasionally.
Yes.
So, yeah. And then I would just nestle that at the top edge there. And then just sew half up to the top. Oh. That's not the best shot in the world, is it? I mean, it's great because it's HD, but it's not what you guys all want to see. It's when you realise that you actually have better quality cameras than some of the TV channels.
Yes.
And you just go, oh, okay.
We are very fortunate with our fabulous cameras.
We really are. Some things you just shouldn't skimp on, though, I don't think.
Agreed.
Right. And possibly using a funnel would be a really great idea right now.
Yes, so we generally say a piece of paper, don't we?
Yeah. A kitchen funnel works.
Oh, yes. But it's
A
got
rolled
nice
up piece of
wide
A4
spout.
also works.
Yeah, I did try one of my kitchen funnels and the spout was too narrow.
Oh no, did it
But
get jammed?
The one that I have that came with the dishwasher to fill up the dishwasher salt has got a really big wide funnel. That was perfect. Just, you know, top tip.
Yeah.
Decent piece of kit. Or a rolled
Whoever
up
fills
piece of
up
A4.
their... yeah, I think in the instructions we went for a piece of copy of paper.
Yeah.
But actually, this is not bad. Look at me, picking up 2 rogue husks. I hoovered this morning.
Should you not have turned it right way out?
Yeah, I really should have done, yeah. Nah.
I'm like, hang on a minute. How is she going to do this magic trick where all the filling's on the inside? How's that ever going to happen?
Chatting.
So yeah, this
Thank
really
you, Dad.
important step now, everybody.
Yeah, well, you turn it through the right way. Oh, look, it looks fabulous. Fabulous,
Everyone was
fabulous.
watching going, what's she doing?
What's she doing?
Oh,
Chatting.
Anne's jumped in. Have you forgot to turn?
Yes, yes, I have. And do you know what, Anne? Do you know what really annoys me is that now there I was being really careful not to get any of the whatsits all over the place because I hoovered and mopped this morning. And now, of course, I've just thrown them everywhere because they were stuck to my glitter PU.
Oh dear.
What an absolute idiot. So I'm on form this morning. Morning.
John Cole Morgan's around.
Oh, how are
He
you
went
feeling,
back to
love?
the beginning to see the puppy.
Oh, did
Says,
he?
Mabel, I officially love you lots.
Oh.
Oh,
Well, you
when
need to
you're
get
next
yourself
here,
better
John,
so you can
have
come and
puppy
play
cuddles.
puppies.
Yeah. You'll be able to bury your face in her. She's lovely. She's just got this gorgeous smell.
Gemma, there are not many men that you can offer to bury their face in your puppies
Yep.
with your husband's okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's absolutely fine.
Now I'm making myself giggle and throwing stuff all over the place. Well done, me.
It's all right.
Yeah. If you ever do anything with polystyrene balls, do it in the bath. That's the thing. With the plug-in. Not so that they just like swoop down into the...
They
like,
are.
It just means that you can hoover them out.
They
every
are a
bath.
pain.
Someone said to me, "You are not flushing them down into the..." I'm like, no, with the
Them back
plug-in,
out. Yes.
so that you can then
Otherwise,
hoover them out. Otherwise, they go
roll
everywhere.
and they cling to everything and they go. They it's
go.
like watching them. Yeah,
They go.
It's amazing how they travel on their own.
Really trouble because they get static, don't they?
They
This is
do.
another reason that we
This
do not
is
like
looking
the
amazing,
polystyrene
by the way.
balls. Is it?
Yeah.
Is it better this way round?
It's much better this way round. You nana.
I wondered what you were going to call me then, beginning with that.
I mean, probably won't be the worst thing I call you today, truth be told.
No, probably not. Quite comfortable with that fact now. It's fine. We are like an old married couple. You do realise that, don't you?
Yep.
I like to think it's said with love.
In all ways.
Don't pull that face.
Oh dear. With
is
this
where-
little job though, I wouldn't necessarily do this one in the bath. Not necessary.
Oh no, you
But
don't need to with
do you
this.
know, I've got, from an Altec days actually, but you get them for crafting as well. I've got a glitter tray. And you pop whatever you're working on into the glitter tray, and then any overflowy stuff, it then folds up in the corner into a spout, and you can
nice.
pour it in.
Yeah. I used to hand stitch all of these shut. Why? I would though, if I wasn't doing this to show you, then I would probably have done this in a matching thread.
Yeah.
But again, I don't think that James is really going to,
I've
Frederick
got
James is
some
going to
little
bother.
handmade with love tags that I would insert into that seam, sticking
Yeah.
out at the back.
And so that just means, and I'll do
Gorgeous.
this like the wrong way round so that you know, you just give it a good wiggle and it just stands up as it should be, which is great. There we go. And that is your two-tone eco pouch. I had a moment where I thought, do I need to rewrite the instructions? No, just put a different square on the base. Let's not get really technical about this. Just put a different square on the base. That is it. Freddie is going to love that. Good.
Claire Angeline is watching from France.
Oh, what's she doing in
And
France?
bonjour.
Bonjour, ça va?
And she says her cat clawed her way into a beanbag and they were finding polystyrene balls everywhere for years.
I thought that her cat was called Claude, and I really wish
God.
I had thought of that as a name. If I ever get another cat, it's being called
Claude.
Claude.
It'd be amazing.
How do we not think of
Or
that?
another spaniel.
Claude.
Yeah. I love it. I feel like I should have a fabulous moustache with
Or one of-
twizzly ends.
Yeah. Or you know when they have like the little top knots, the tufty top knots with spaniels.
Yeah, there we go.
Claude and Mabel.
Oh, here we go.
What?
Well, my YouTube hadn't shown me any comments and I thought nobody loves me today.
Morning,
but I've
YouTubers.
just pressed enter on a comment for myself and then
Yeah.
refreshed. And here we are. Diane's with us.
Morning,
She says,
Diane.
puppy! Pat Williams says, I'm happy to spend the whole time enjoying the lovely Mabel.
Sorry, she's gone.
I
Got me
know.
now.
It reminds her of her much loved but now sadly departed own cocker as well.
Oh no.
And Diane says we really need a comprehensive list of all Natasha's jobs one day. We will do that. She also says very helpfully, turn it out the right way before filling.
Thank you.
Diane,
I
thank you.
didn't.
Thank you, she didn't. She didn't, Diane. I just looked and thought, what's she doing? What's she doing? Oh dear.
I didn't. I am a banana.
Oh, Cass has got the best idea ever.
Go on.
Use the middle of a kitchen roll or toilet roll as a funnel for filling.
Yeah.
Up there for thinking.
Down there for dancing.
I know.
I'm giving this a little press from the back because I have Oda coated it. So I wouldn't press it from the side I have Oda coated, and I'm just doing it very, very quickly. Oda coating is your friend if you want it to be waterproof, because there's nothing worse than a soggy snack. Is that right, Gemma?
So true.
Like, I'm not wrong, am I?
No.
If rain fell in your packet of crisps, you'd be
really
really
upset.
annoyed.
I'm going to be honest, the only time a soggy snack is acceptable is probably dunking biscuits in tea.
Yeah, and even then, you know,
It's not
our
for me.
audience will be
It's not
divided.
for me, but people love that, right?
Oh, it's the jeopardy. I think it's the jeopardy of will your hobnob snap and sink to the bottom of your tea, in which case you've got a sludgy mess. Do you spoon it out?
I'm not about this sludgy mess thing. I'm also not about a soggy biscuit. I would much prefer a nice firm biscuit. You know, when you can get your teeth into.
Chocolate digestives out the fridge. Just
I
saying.
just love a hobnob.
I know you love a
Nice
hobnob.
hobnob to get my teeth into. I did put on like 5 stone when I was pregnant. I'm fairly confident 3 stone of that was chocolate hobnob.
I don't think you tried hard enough if you only managed 5 stone.
I mean, I am only 5 foot and a fag end tall, so.
I know, but
Oh
I
dear.
did manage 6.5 both times.
Bravo. Well done, you.
That's half my body weight again. More than half my body weight, because I was more slender in them.
But we know you do everything large. You can't do it small. Nothing. Nothing gets done in a small way with you.
Right. I'm going to make a little tab before I forget. We're making the treat
Watch her
bag, by
change
the
the
way.
subject there, everybody.
Go big or go home, Gemma.
She knows I'm right.
As if you're going to make your binding. Like that, like that. If you need to give it a press, then do. I have eau-de coated all of this. Remember, you do the warp and the weft, so that you really work your eau de coat into your fabric.
All the different directions. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Like that.
And then you put it all over your radiators, all over your house, and let them dry, and then peel them back off again. Do you know, the... ask me how I know. And then we also have... So this is going to be my drawstring channel. So I'm just going to press that. Or I'm going to press the ends over by 1/4 of an inch. So I don't have any raw edges.
Not a bad plan, Stan.
I mean, yeah. Sometimes I remember to do it. Sometimes I don't. Dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. I've gone with these fabrics, and then I completely forgot to actually list them on the show.
Oh, amazing.
Well done me. I've just realised I've completely forgot to list them.
Fabulous.
So
We will put that bundle up.
We will put this bundle up.
Well done, you.
Well done me. Well done me. Because if you notice, this whirly blue, it's from the same range, so it's exactly the same blue. I can't match that blue. I can't, Gemma.
No.
But it's in there and it's got the same pencil line. I love these fabrics. And then because I've got the grey background there, I went for a glittery PU.
Stunning.
Yes. I'm just going to fold my drawstring channel in half. Okay. I haven't even finished showing you all the bits and bobs I've got on the show today either, Gem. Because...
I don't know. It's all going on.
No, I'm just going to baste that at about 1/8 of an inch along there. My eye nearly fell off.
Not do that. Although I love the noise. It just communicated everything that needed to be said.
Huh? Well, we nearly had a
feel it
calamity.
conveyed the appropriate amount of peril.
Huh?
I feel it conveyed accurately the appropriate amount of peril.
Oh, I just don't want to be, scorchioing my carpet. Right. Okie smoky dokie. Before I forget, I am going to baste this. And again, you want to have your curved edge. I say again, I'm thinking ahead to tomorrow's demo where we will also have curvy bits going on the inside. I put it down about 1 inch and I'm going to baste that in place there. That is going to be for my clip. Now, Gemma, what are they actually called?
Now, this depends
There's
on
debate.
which bit of that there internet you listen to. And I did make sure I asked for British English, not American English, because that's always the confusion, is it not?
So
Natasha likes to call these carbonaras.
I can't say the actual one. So for me, I'm not going to lie, that's going to be from a carbonara clip, but they're not carbonara clips. What are they?
Carbonara clips. It's always about food with you. Well, some
like
websites,
carbonara.
it's a bit like potato, tomato, I think. But some say they're pronounced carabina, like ribena.
Right.
And some that it is carabina.
Oh, I've got to change the screen. There you go.
So yeah, carabina.
I've got them in 10 different colours, my carbonara clips.
You. We're just obviously going with carbonara.
Can we tag carbonara?
Am I going to have to tag?
Yeah.
SJ's going to have a fit.
Yeah, well.
Like, stop putting irrelevant tags on products, Gemma.
Because I'm going to go with a glitter PU on the bottom, I'm going to go with a silver one with this. But when I make Freddie's one later, because I will make him one, I'm going to go with the orange. How amazing is that going to be?
Amazing.
Is the correct answer.
I might have to have an orange one as well.
We've got orange, we've got turquoise, we've got blue, we've got pink, we've got purple, we've got black, we've got red, we've got green, we've got yellow, we've got silver. Gemma wouldn't let me bundle this with what we're also going to need later.
Oh, it's not I wouldn't let you.
No,
I
you
want
said
to
there'd be...
confuse everybody with lots of different things.
This is called a... I don't know what that's called, but I can't remember, like a map sourcing lock cord thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, it comes with elastic, and that is what you're going to need to go round there.
Would you like to know what it says?
Actually works.
In our website. So when you go to the Watch Live page or the Make It Monday page and you scroll down, you will see today's products. You will see the instructions in digital or printed format. You will then see the bundle, elastic and spring cord lock for Natasha's dog treat bag.
Yeah.
And the Odie coat, and then you will see the carabiner, whichever you want to call them, clips, not carbonara, in all the different colours.
But I love that you're trying to give the right name and you still don't know the right name. So I may just...
It is an opinion thing. Like, you know those things on the internet, if ever anyone can't pronounce a name, by the way, this is the thing to do.
I'm just having a quick wander.
You get that there Google to tell you how to pronounce something, and you press it and it says it to you.
Does
it? They
say
it in two different ways.
What?
Depending on which one you listen to.
No.
And this is with putting British English in. We put American English in, we get an entirely different pronunciation.
Oh, well, you don't want to do that.
No. So I went with the two different variations on British English pronunciation of this word. One was carabiner, one was carabiner.
Emily has been watching way too many TV shows that come from America.
Megan went through a whole phase of being smaller than Emily. I think she's about 2. And she couldn't say the word hotel without sounding like some kind of Western damsel in distress. She'd say, hotel! She just couldn't say hotel. It was the cutest thing. I wish I had it on video.
Yeah, so Emily just, her T's have become D's. I'm blaming Netflix.
Oh, it's easiest.
Yeah.
Oh, Auntie Lizzie's with us. Kara's gone and I'm clean. Auntie Lizzie, you missed
Auntie
the
Lizzie,
puppy.
we had the puppy. First up, we had the puppy. If you're wondering what I'm doing, right, so in your instructions, you get the measurements if you are using, say you were just using a normal cotton fabric that will have a bit of fray. You're going to turn this seam over twice. I'm using PU, which doesn't fray. But I also don't want to particularly use my iron. I would if I had a pressing sheet, but might be in Cornwall. So I've used a little strip of my 1/4 inch tape. This is my genius, Gemma, right? Because
Beautiful.
if you sort of roll it, it does the 1/4 inch for you.
Very clever.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
I'm doing the face.
You are doing
the face that my granddad would have said, I've seen better faces walk out of cheese, which never made sense to me.
What?
I know. In other words, what is that face? John Cole Morgan is telling us that a friend of his has a hubby in South Africa and they empty half a packet of biscuits in his coffee and then eat the biscuits when the coffee's been absorbed.
What?
I'm not sure I can get on board with that, John.
No.
It's made me pull the face.
John, I'm not sure we can be friends with him.
Both Karen and John say that ginger nuts are the only biscuits they risk dunking. Oh.
No.
Leslie says it has to be digestive. Chocolate or regular though, Leslie?
No.
Oh, Martin says dark chocolate digestives.
No. Hang on, what about the digestives that have that little layer of caramel in the middle?
Yeah, but in your... Oh, see, I just don't
Do you
get
know
this
what though?
dunking thing.
They are really high in calories, and I don't think that the increase in calories is actually proportionate to my extra pleasure for having that little layer of caramel. I don't think it's proportionate.
No. If you're going to go for a layer of caramel and anything, you're going to the cafe and you're getting a great big slab of Jane's Millionaire Shortbread.
Of course I am. That she's made herself. It's amazing.
When it's like right up to your nostrils and you bite into it and it just goes everywhere.
Including down your cleavage, and then you find it in your bra later when you take it off, and then you have
caramel beard.
You have to just admit to the fact that you've been a bit of a...
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, right, so...
Guy's never disappointed if I come back with caramel and chocolate in my bra.
Wow.
It's a never disappointing thing.
There's an insight into your
Just gives him a
private
good
life.
giggle.
Right, just not that he gets a snack. How could Gemma's bosoms get any better? They come with added snacks.
Hungry? Hang on a minute.
Amazing. Let me delve into my brassiere and
I
see.
dropped some caramel shortbread down there earlier.
Got a few crumbs for you. Lucky guy. Bless him. Right, where was I? So I'm marking off a quarter of an inch here. Gemma, should we rein this back to the make? Because actually you're blushing, which is
great
amazing.
Am I really?
Yes, you are. It's making me laugh.
Very good.
It's quite hard to get you to blush.
Yeah.
So
Probably
I'm going to
flush,
mark.
to be honest, Tash.
Huh?
Probably just the menopause. Hot flush.
I mean, either way, it doesn't matter, does it?
It's fine.
I'm then going to mark off an inch and right. You can do 1.5 inches or 2 inches, but let me just show you. Right, I did a 2-inch gap, and I just felt that maybe my pouch could be a little bit. It's just I've gone in a bit. I'm going to go in 1/2 inch smaller for my poo bag. That is a full poo bag, but if you leave it at 2 inches, you can fit your demi poo bag in there as well.
My mother's on.
Morning,
She's eyeing up your big scissors.
Oh, is she? Oh, look. Oh, no, look. I did. Look, here we go. I've got some leaves. I've got a precious stone. It's still got a bit of river mud in it. This is the extras I came back with. An acorn. What else has Emily shoved in there?
I mean, this is just Natasha's pickups.
A sweet chestnut. Nice snacks for later. Emily's like, can we roast it on the fire? I was like, well, yeah, if you want to, get it swept and stuff first. It's not going to be this evening, darling. At all. And then I'm going to mark another inch there. This is all, you don't have to remember this, by the way. This is all in your instrucciones. And then we're going to get our little Eau-de coated thing here. I'm going to just baste these in place just down the sides there. Okay, and again, you can do that at 1/8 of an inch if you want. Why am I doing that? Because, and also, don't panic, Mr. Mannering, that it's baggy. It's okay to have a baggy bottom at this point.
That's good to know. It's good to know.
I wouldn't want anyone to panic about having a baggy bottom.
No,
it's all okay.
Don't panic about these things.
Not
Auntie
panic.
Lizzie very helpfully informs us that if you break the biscuit, the calories fall out.
Oh, well, that's useful.
Leslie's decision around chocolate or plain digestives depends on whether her blood sugar's high or not. Sensible.
Okay.
And
right.
Martin says, welcome to the Natasha Makes Biscuits live stream.
It's fascinating. Fascinating TV for everyone involved.
Karen's requesting we stop now because we're making her hungry. She's had no breakfast, but she's trying to finish a frock before she heads to the kitchen.
She always looks so slim. I don't think Karen eats any biscuits.
No.
She always posts lovely pictures of
No, she's out
things
having afternoon tea and stuff.
I know, and yet still does it in a skinny frock.
I look at these lovely pictures of her having an afternoon tea and I put on half a stone just looking.
I know. Right, I'm going to match that mark there to that end mark there. Why did I do that 1/4 of an inch in? So that I do not then sew that on when that's basically left a 1/4 of an inch seam allowance. I was thinking at the time when I made this. So I'm going to mark 1/4 of an inch to 1/4. I'm going to mark those two things together. I'm going to pop in a clip, and then I'm going to take this one and shove it under to then match that one in a really gentle styley, like so. And if you have got all of that right, look at that, it then flattens out. You have no idea, Gemma, of the maths that had to happen to get this to work early in the morning. I've discovered, thanks. I have to kind of get this done before the kids come up, because otherwise there's a constant request for snacks. Can I spell stuff? That's Emily's latest thing. Can you spell, how do you spell, can you write this down for me? Which way does the fat tummy go on the number 5? Mummy, you've got quite a fat tummy, haven't you? It's like, great,
rude.
Thank you. All of the compliments. And then she just wobbles it. And you know when you just go, love, it only wobbles because I had you. There's no need to emphasise the fact that it now wobbles.
I know. It's always a little bit rude, isn't it? Like, the gratitude is not there, child.
Really not there. like
this was
super
for you.
not there. Yeah, I had a rippling 6-pack before children. Thanks. Now I have more of a barrel. Thank you so much.
Oh, Ali, over on that there YouTube, has a filthy cold and is in bed. So get well soon to you, Ali.
That's no fun.
And we have a view from Queensland, Australia. The empty nest quilter, they call themselves. Hi all, love the tablet stands. And Ali says, great name, empty nest quilter. I'm more a turnstile quilter. The house is always full of someone.
Oh.
Quite like this.
Turnstile quilter. What would you be?
Names.
What would you be, Gemma Lala? Do you know, I don't know what I've done with my new, you know, I bought my wibbly wibbly new one.
Your new pen?
I love it.
Hang on, the 6-point one.
Yeah.
Don't mind me.
Oh, it's there. There it is. Have you got one of these yet? Because they're brilliant.
Can't keep them in long enough, Tash.
Are they out of stock again?
I'll have a look.
I am going to...
They comes in, they goes out, they comes in, they goes out.
Well, I might
they
try...
are phenomenal value.
I might try green. Look, and then you just squidge it down until you get the... Oh, it's amazing. I now need some form of ruler.
Oh, Patricia's, you know, I was going to say she's bringing up the rear. She's, she says, morning late again.
I got in trouble for saying something about rears and elephants.
Did you? Oh, I don't remember that at all.
What do you mean? You wrote it up on the board going, wise words from our leader. Snort, snort.
Oh, dear.
Look at that. Yeah, oh, yeah, I love this. I'm just going to stitch down there just to hold that so that we do then have a pocket. You can do it before you've done along the base, if you remember. Clearly I did not. Clearly, Gemma, I did not. But it's all right. It's all going to turn out okay in the end. Always does, doesn't it?
Yeah, of course.
And you see now, look. Hang on. My new roll of poo bags slots perfectly. So that was why I asked you to change all the dimensions, Gemma, because it does fit better.
Yeah.
This is my prototype here. And this is why, you see, I had to go for my dog walk.
Oh, we've got to test
just
it out.
to test it out. So that is the better pocket faux show. Now, you are going to put your lining fabrics right size together. You're going to stitch around 3 sides, leave a turning through gap. Do you know what? With my beautiful new pen, I might mark that off. I've got no excuses now, have I?
No.
And then I'm going to go... Do you know what you can do actually? Is just press that very gently from the back. There we are. Very, very gently, so giving it quite the workout there. And I've got my my little loop for my carbonara clip there. It's going to annoy a lot of people, isn't it? Don't sigh, Gemma.
It's fair.
Is there nothing that you can't say? There are no words that you struggle to say.
Well, yeah, there will be.
Yeah, but nothing that you'd like to admit to live on air.
I can't think.
It was
of
either that or I had to put in a swivel clip
when we
because
try
I
and get you
can't
to
say it.
chrysanthemums.
Oh, do we have to try and get me to say it? I'm getting better at it. Practice is making.
It is.
Although I do resent every time.
Or getting you to write
making me say it. Huh?
Or trying to get you to write down the word fuchsia.
No, I can't because you said that I had to write it down as if it was a naughty word.
Yes.
And now
but
that's
with an H.
And I still can't quite work that out.
Still can't work.
I'm still like, the dyslexic in me goes, my mind is now blown. I don't know what I'm even writing anymore.
Oh.
Do you see what happens to me? It's
SJ's just listing out my crimes to typing because it's typing for me. Well, I typed so fast. It's like the number of times I've listed a fabric and I've nearly pressed enter on it saying oink instead of pink.
I don't think that's the worst.
No.
I don't think that's the worst. I don't think that's the worst.
I did nearly send a customer an email thanking them for their order, an odour instead of order, which was a good one.
That isn't even the worst.
No, that isn't the worst. I can't say the other one. We can't say it. It can't be said.
No, I know.
But that is typing typos.
It was instead of kind regards.
Yes.
It was someone.
Yes, it was awful, dreadful, and
you can't say
no.
You can't say the word anymore.
If you
can't
clip
even say the
word
wrong
letter, then these things can happen.
So don't do that, because I think it might have been a letter of... it was an email complaining to a supplier as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And he wrote, oh, no.
No.
Not regards.
We cannot mention it. But
T instead.
It's right near the G on the board. So that is,
That would have been really awkward.
It would have been an excellent way to let them know I really wasn't happy with them.
However, they may never have supplied us with anything ever again. All goes on here at Natasha Makes.
It does.
So also, if you ever get a typo like that from Gemma, please don't be offended.
No,
it's just it doesn't mean it.
No.
It's just,
Probably means my nails are now a teensy-weensy bit long, actually. It's normally
blame
when I click the wrong
nails.
Key. Well,
blaming the nails.
I will show you a keyboard after the show and you'll go, actually, hang on a minute.
I mean, this is it.
You're quite right, Gemma.
You always say, why can't you do my nails and make them look nice? I'm like, because I can't function with your length of nail.
No. Mine aren't that long at the moment.
For me.
They're also a fabulous shade of greige.
Greige? What's greige?
It's not grey and it's not beige. It's in between the two.
What would Kaif say about that?
Oh, he'd be horrified.
He'd be horrified that such a colour.
But I know they're going to get changed quite soon, so I thought I can wear greige for a week or so.
Does greige go with everything?
Well, I need to get it out of my system, and I know I'll get bored of them quite quickly.
Yeah, I bet you will, because they're greige.
And there's other colours coming my way.
Brilliant.
So I will need to sample those when they come in. So on that basis, I'll get the greige out of my system in a short-term way, and then I can wear something
fabulous,
spanky.
Spanky.
Yeah. Fabulous.
Why not swanky?
Because I have to always be careful with that word.
Really, but anything that sounds like spank is okay, is it? Great.
But
no, I don't, Gemma. I don't want to know. There's poor old guy rummaging for his dinner with the crumbs in your bra. I mean, you've just let us know way too much today.
Oh, okay.
I'm just turn my lining the right way around. Let's rein this back to something that looks faintly professional.
Are you getting things all right way around this time?
Shh, I haven't finished yet.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, let's just see.
You always have to jinx it, don't you, Gem?
Try.
Yeah. And then your oh no. You know what I've gone and done?
What have you done?
I gave my bodkin away yesterday.
Oh.
I haven't got bodkin.
Let's go and get you one.
Oh, unless I've got one in here. I might have a spare bodkin.
A bodkin is your friend. If you do not have one, it really is one of those pieces of kit. Once you've got it, and they are not expensive.
Well, yeah, apart from the fact that I gave mine to Nigel May yesterday.
Give it away.
Do you know why I gave it to him? Because he struggles with the cord on his swim shorts coming undone.
Do you know, Jensen, Meg's boyfriend, he will pass me his rugby shorts quite often and go, cords come out again, have you got that magic thing? I'm like, yeah, I might get him one for Christmas.
Well, that's just it.
He won't be amused.
So poor Al, Nigel's husband, regularly has to rethread his shorts for him, because you don't want to you'd be diving off the diving board and lose your trunk situation, which is not a look. Well, I mean, it's a look, but not one that we're all going for,
but
is it?
It's not necessarily.
No.
It's one of those ones you have in a dream.
But
and then you wake in a cold sweat.
No, that's a nightmare, Gemma. It's not a dream.
And you go, oh no.
No.
Oh no. It felt so real. Thank God I really didn't do that.
Yeah, I probably have, though, to be fair.
Oh, I lost my bottoms at Waterworld in Stoke-on-Trent once. You know those big sort of round rubber ring things that you sit on and hold the handles?
I wondered what you were going to say, those big round things.
The rubber ring things that you sit in on the slides and you hold the handles.
Yeah.
I had one of those and I was a lot slimmer then. And I'd got this new bikini.
Well, you obviously needed to fill it a bit better then.
I did.
You needed to have had those
I probably wouldn't get it on now. But I was going down the slide, got to the bottom, and when you get to the bottom, there's people waiting in a queue. to take the rubber ring off you. But I had felt my bottoms making their way down.
No.
I'd clamped my knees together and dropped my bottom down through the rubber ring so that my bottoms were around my knees and I was sort of bent forward. And Guy walked up and is going, here you go, love, to take my hand and help me out of the rubber ring and take the rubber ring off me. And I'm like, no. And he's like, no, come on, people are waiting for your rubber ring, darling.
Don't care.
Help you up.
Don't
I'm
care.
like, no, you don't understand.
No.
So I was having to rifle around with one hand to pull up my bottoms.
Yeah, I've dived into stuff off my top and all sorts. It's not. And then people wonder why now. Bearing in mind, like I used to swim at least 3 kilometres before breakfast when I was training.
Yeah, you did.
I really did. I hate swimming now. And it's just one of those things, isn't it? But my little treat to myself is that I've promised myself that I will no longer get in a pool unless there is a bar at one end. I think that's fair.
Yeah, I think that's fair as well. A bar in the pool. I love a swim up bar.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, I'm not going to do it. Yeah, no, it has to be in the pool. So I've got, should we just rein it back again? Yeah. I have got here a little sandwich. Oh, it sort of sounds like we're talking about food, doesn't it? I've got my outer fabric. I've then got my my channel for my drawstring. Have we padded out enough so that someone might bring me a new bodkin? Might delve into our stock. Treat myself to a new bodkin. And then I've got my lining fabric right size to go with my outer with a sandwich of the channel in between. Okay. I'm going to shove that under there and sew delicately, obviously, 1/4 of an inch all the way around. Do you know what? Clips are great, but then they're not. I just keep stopping and rearranging my fabric so I'm always sewing in that straight line.
That's the thing, isn't it? It's like I used to get in a right old tizzy about having to sew anything that wasn't a straight line, like circles. And then Jane said to me,
a circle is just a lot of straight lines.
That.
Tiny straight lines.
Yes, exactly that. And I was like, oh.
I said that on air yesterday and that blew Nigel's mind. He's like, what? What do you mean a circle is just a series of straight lines? Like, that's what it is, Nigel.
Exactly.
Just a series of straight lines. He's like, well, that has blown my mind. Well, there you go. It was early. There we go. So we're going to turn that through. We've got a little drawstring channel there. So if you want a bodkin, this is what they look like. Thank you very much, Jimala. My mum has a Weimaraner. Beautiful silver Weimaraner called Griselda. Because, of course, grey in French is gris. And I might give her one of these snack bags for Grizz. And then I'm just going to sew up my turning through hole. Dink, dink, dink. Because you don't want to be losing any snacks there. Oh, do you know what? I've got a couple of coats, Gemma, that I need to sew the pockets up. I've bust the pockets. And I need to... You can hand stitch that, by the way, but I haven't got time for that.
Vicky says MS Office used to have a wonderful autocorrect for the word wellies.
Wow!
It led to an unfortunate email being sent to a colleague once.
Oh dear. Whoops.
I mean, that would just be a regular email in this here business. Yeah. If it's a colleague, but no.
Whoops. So you might want to press it again. If you've eau-de-coated, please press very cautiously or with a thingamajiggy. Where is my stiletto? Ah, there it is. I'm just eking out my corners.
Did you misbehave yesterday?
Me? Oh, why? You're looking...
Auntie Lizzie says, I was howling at I would talking about James Bond actors yesterday. Do you have something to tell me?
I was with Nigel May. That's what I'm going to say.
Who would? Who was the I would? Just generally, any of them? Or was there a specific...
Daniel Craig.
Daniel Craig related conversation, yeah.
You would, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you?
I mean, you wouldn't say no on a cold night, would you?
You wouldn't. You wouldn't any night. You wouldn't. You wouldn't.
Excellent.
Whereas Nigel said that Sean Connery was more his.
Oh. Okay.
And then in my head, I couldn't remember. I was playing the Dead game.
Oh no!
Your husband plays.
Yes, he is.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you wouldn't then, would you?
No.
I'm
assuming he meant, back in the day.
Oh yeah, no, back in the day, not
not current status.
Currently, no. That would be very wrong. So then you're going to whip out your bodkin.
No, Sean Connery was one of those that you just thought was going to be, living forever.
Yeah, and
was
still
fabulous.
attractive when he was very old.
Yeah. No, he went pandemic year.
Did he?
Yep.
Oh, I was busy setting up
Sir
a business.
Sean Connery,
Sir.
I might point out.
Oh,
But he was 90.
Was he really?
Yeah.
Oh.
And again, you just don't think of him as being
No, he's not
90.
90. Bodkin through your little channel. All the way around. Again, this is quite a quick, simple make. Doesn't take up very much fabric at all. You could make these to sell at charity gigs, couldn't you?
Yeah.
You could,
Yep.
Right, now then. These spring thingamajiggies, I really wasn't quite sure how to use these. I'm a simple being. You've got to push them down.
Yep.
And then stuff them through. Because I bought some of these before, I suddenly remember, Gemma, I've got a whole load of these on that desk.
Oh, amazing.
And then didn't actually buy the right size cord, so couldn't actually get them to work. And so thought, well, I don't rate these. And nearly didn't ever use them again. Go on, through you go. We've got it halfway through. There we are.
Apparently the show with Adam was brilliant and he's naughty. Is what we're being told here.
Adam was Saturday night, and then I had Nigel for 2 shows Sunday.
And you had mischief and fun with both of them, did you?
No, so Adam thinks he can do a Welsh accent.
Oh.
Yeah.
He can't. Oh no.
Do you know there are very few people other than the Welsh that can do a Welsh accent, if I'm really honest about it.
No. And I can listen to it all day long.
But he kept on having a go.
Oh, okay.
And it turns out he can basically just say Bryn.
Oh.
And so yeah, we insulted quite a large portion of the name. I say we, he did. I didn't
Of them,
attempt
they're
accent.
Welsh.
I know my limits.
I adore the Welsh accent.
There we go.
Ali says, yes, she was, misbehaving Gemma. When Alistair was on, we were warned that Tash was in the building and there was raucous behaviour going on or something like that.
I resemble that remark. Right.
Yes, you do resemble. No resentings.
There's my carbonara clip going on there.
They are not carbonara clips.
Which
If
then
anyone's
goes
looking for
on-
these on the website.
Goes on to my little jean clip there.
Carabina.
Oh, yeah. There it is. Carbonara.
I'm going to have to go and tag them with carbonara, aren't
Yep.
I?
And then you pop your snacks inside. But yeah, this is definitely the better one with that size for your poo bags. And away you go. Ta-da! Jeremy needs to take one of the silver carbonaras off stock, please.
Okay.
Thanks, love.
I shall.
There you go. That is today's make. Tomorrow, Gemma, what do we get asked for? Quite a lot.
What on earth can I do with all my half-meter heavens?
I've bought all the half-meter heavens, Natasha, in all the world. What am I going to make with them? So you wanted a quick, easy make. So I made you one.
Yep.
I love it.
I do too. And I love that fabric, I have
It
to
is
say.
so simple and so easy. A bag for under a tenner.
Yeah.
And you get fabric left over.
No need to buy cord.
No, you don't need to buy a cord.
No.
And this is the thing, because we always give you that coordinating plane.
Mm-hmm.
It's perfect. And it just I love it in this. Mm-hmm. I'm going to be wearing that from now for the rest of the week.
You'll have that on your back and your round handle bags in your hand going down the shops.
Yep. But not just that, you see, when I go dog walking, I can put all of the pack-a-macs and stuff, because Cornwall always have to have a pack-a-mac with you in there.
And, if you're going on a long walk, a little bottle of water and a little foldy bowl for little Mabel.
Oh, no,
She can have a little drink.
we walk next to the river. You can drink out the river.
No.
Come on. I thought you meant for me. I think I'm going to lap that up. But also, young Frederick James has got his eye on this as well. For his football kit, for his shin pads and all of that shenanigans. Because he played his first tournament last week.
Oh, bless
Very
him.
excited to have played his first football tournament.
Very good.
Yeah. So it's all good. So there we go, everybody. That is today's show. Grab your fat quarters. Gemma and I will go and actually load the one, that I demoed in, which is generally the one that everybody wants. So we'll go and do that now.
Well, that's a good plan, isn't it?
Sorry. Forgot about that. I
I've
love this mode of
spotted
fabric.
some clever little beings amongst you have eyed up your Friday newsletter and are throwing bits from that in your basket.
Oh, yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Do you know what?
that.
Actually, I've got 2 samples to make from the Friday newsletter, which I might try and whip up and waft around tomorrow for those of you that didn't look and then wished you had.
Yes, so
All of
Friday newsletter stuff. If you want to add that to your basket today, clever, don't forget, if you spent £50 or more, add in the mystery half metre and pop the code free half metre in at checkout.
Grab your eco buckwheat, your organic eco buckwheat.
Yes.
It's just a nicer way to fill than your polyester.
Yes.
And we will see you here tomorrow where we're going to make that. But also, bear in mind this is a perfect half metre heaven make. But if you wanted to zhuzh up your handles a bit, I might have a lot of very exciting Cafe duos. At amazing prices.
Stunning.
That's how I spent my weekend.
Stunning.
Not gonna lie, I had such a nice time just playing by myself in the warehouse. I will see you here tomorrow, 10 o'clock. Take care, lots of love. Bye-bye.
Bye.